We now have both of Azura and Leo's kids recruited into our party here. But yeah, and yeah, that's why I feel like it would typically be like more retail customers than workers. It's like that meme of One Punch Man where Tatsumaki tells Genos, I have no idea, if you win, I'll sit on your face. And Genos, who's previously dying, gets right up and keeps fighting. Oh, for the forced heal thing. Sorry, because I have, like, because we're on this layout, I'm not paying attention to chat during, like, the scenes there. I was like, wait, what's that in a reference to? I gotcha, because Forrest literally has 0 heals. Where the heck is he? Where? Am I blind? Oh, right there. Literally has 0 heal stabs in his inventory. Just this offspring seal that we're putting away and never using. So how was he healing them? Just people that were really into femboys there? Forrest does seem like the kind of guy to speak in cursive, so yeah, I guess he would say aunt is what he would do. Wasn't I gonna make him like a dark knight for my growths and stuff? I'll do that in a hot second here. Is what I'll do. He can just chill out for now. This is Astra and Foreign Princess here. For now, I am going to go ahead and chat here. Wow, you're back. I'm sorry for your intolerable behavior. Do your best not to do it again. HRMA, ooh, that, wait, is that showing on the, that's not showing on here either. Weird. But just now finished dishes / chores. And if this message goes through, that means it took longer than 10 minutes. It did indeed. Here's a pretty princess for the pretty Kyle. Pretty Princess Bo, I should clarify. Prison. Let's go to the prison where we're gonna try rapport. Have I been blind? Wait. Oh, because that was bribe. I was like, why have I never seen this? We gotta recruit Zara and then we can recruit Gazak. But yeah, forgot to press space on the period. There you go. There is the emote. You. Good. You've killed me. Good. I was like Xander's stuff there. Here, I just want to add a party parrot. This may take a while. We'd love us some party parrot. Because there's like a whole bunch of GIF emote slots on Twitch itself now, I wonder if I could commission some artist to like make a party parrot version of one of the one of the emotes that we have around here. And because I have there's a lot of emote slots that I just haven't filled because they've rolled out like more emote slots for affiliates over time and I just haven't filled them. And my emotes are a little bit all over the place. So I have actually debated recently about like just commissioning some artists off like Fiverr or something like that to make me like one consistent art scheme, all these different emotes and stuff like that. Anyone that might be like into emote stuff that might be interested in that, let me know if that'd be something of interest. Or if people kind of like the all over the place kind of nature of things. It would still be all over the place in terms of like different characters and different things that they're doing. That would remain, but just like one consistent art style and from someone that's probably better at drawing emotes than I am. Where a lot of the emotes come from, you know? So, I was surprised that all those Pokken tournament ones are still here. So I'm kind of surprised about that Prime things there. Okay, so update, we got the femboy and we captured Goat Zack as a prisoner of war. Yeah, that stuff there. But yeah, I still find it really crazy that Prime has like all those Pokken tournament emotes. Is that the case for like everyone? Do I still have access to those? I assume I would. I remember having access to them at one point. Can I see unlocked? Yeah, I have my things here. Poke Darkrai. Whoa. Those aren't even fun emotes. They're literally just the characters. Like, not even doing anything silly. It's just a straight rip from the game. It's like a, holy crap, we're gonna be here a little while. I want to get to sleep, but like, man, I have some support with Shig. Who's that sitting over by the window? Oh, hey, Shigure. He didn't hear me. Must be caught up in whatever he's doing. You don't have Darkrai Prime emote Y? You should. You posted in your last message. Is that pen and paper? What he's writing. Maybe if I get closer. Ah, my Bellberry's bones, Harmonia. You startled me. Ah, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Yes, that's what I just said. Were you listening? Oh no, it's all right. I just wasn't expecting you, especially not so close. Right, sorry about that. I was just trying to see what you were writing. In my defense, I did call your name first. You did. My apologies. I must not have heard. Sometimes when I draw, I get sucked into my own little world. Oh, so you were drawing. Can I see? Oh, certainly. It's nothing special, though. I was just drawing the view from here. Hellfire, you're good at this. Looks like it was done by a professional. Want to see the thing that I was drawing? I briefly showed it earlier this stream. If I do keep on doing, like, Fire Emblem Fates here on and off throughout the semester, I think it would be cool to give updates on my game that I'm developing here. So, my research project game, I'm developing 2 video games this semester. My group project one, that is going to be like a 2.5D bullet hell game, and then there's this that I'm doing as a solo dev, which, it's not about if we can trust dolphins. I don't know if I've talked about it during, like, previous Fire Emblem Fate streams, but just in case I haven't, it's going to be a research project for me to make a video game, as well as a project for this one graduate student who's been working on a large language model that's designed to learn from player writing patterns. And so I'm the one making the front end, the actual video game, and he's the one making his AI that's going to take, like, writing input and then export. Hey, here's continuing on with that, but in your writing style. Yeah, and that's something that you could write if you were playing this game. And then the and then the AI, once there's integration with it, would probably write something along those lines in the same kind of writing style, would be the idea. So all that I really have right now is just like an interface with a Python server, just that I've been testing a whole bunch, so I can run it again, and I can run Unity. So I've literally just been testing the layout here, but the idea is in this game, you're gonna have to write articles for this one company with all sorts of different prompts, and I'm open to getting, like, suggestions for different prompts, like different silly things here. And then you write an article like, whoa, dolphins totally aren't trustworthy. You know how smart those guys are? And then I can just, like, press this, and then it interfaces with my Python server right now. Oh, I have it set so that it, like, detects if I'm already ending with a period and space, but I forgot about question marks. I'm gonna need to add that case where it's like, I don't need to add a period and a space if there's a question mark. I didn't even think about that case before. This was literally just me testing to see, can I interact with the server? So there's my Unity code that's running here that interfaces with my Python code that's here, which is the test server, which is where this is coming from. And then it, like, closes the server connection, like this is no longer running here, it's ready to run a fresh thing. So that's all that I'm at right now. I'm gonna need to figure out some way to connect to this grad student's AI, but the idea is that you're gonna have to try and strategize to mix up your writing style as you play to make the AI struggle to learn from you. Because if the AI learns from you too well and it can mimic your writing, like, too good, then you can just, like, be fired from this hypothetical company that you're working for, is the idea. So it's gonna be a little bit of a strategy game. And my professor was saying, you know, could actually be, like, a really fascinating game, because a lot of games that have, like, that claim to have these advanced AI systems will usually just Wizard of Oz it, where it's not real. They just say that that's what the AI is doing when it really isn't, and it just tries to trick you into making you think that's doing that. And this would be, like, one of the few video games where there actually is an AI that is actively learning for you and adjusting its behavior accordingly. So it might be a interesting case of that. So yeah, that's what I'm throwing together here, is, like, you write part of an article, you click send to AI. My test Python server will later become that grad student's actual AI. I might have, like, a little blurb here where it's like, hi, I'm the AI that's going to assist you with, and that part's going to be Wizard of Oz, where it's just, like, manual stuff that I type in that I'm pretending that backend AI is saying. And then maybe here can be, like, emails or something like that give you some hints about how it works and the different mechanics and stuff like that. And that's what I'm at. And I only started development on this, like, 2 weeks ago. So I just have this basic thing Bob right now, just going on a week-by-week basis. And yeah, that's what's gonna go on here. This is what seems like a scope that's reasonable for me to do as a solo dev in 2.5 months. My group project game is gonna be a little bit more, there's gonna be a little bit more substance to it. But my research project game here, because I'm a solo dev in, like, 2.5 months here, it has to be very basic. This is not gonna be the final graphic. I'll probably draw, like, some sort of a computer screen that this is on and stuff, but that's what's going on with my game. Anyway, so in terms of drawing stuff, there's that. If you count drawing as, like, putting on these basic colors and stuff. And hey, look, my thing printed. What's it called again? Sword guard pin. Yeah, that. Cool. Give me another one. Give me that. There we go. Sweet. Take that off. Take off this loose filament. Let's just put that on the table for now. Wow. Take off the little border. It's called the skirt around the print here. so that it can print another one if I can actually peel it off. It sticks to there pretty good when it's 70 degrees Celsius. That's the whole point, is for it to not peel off. There we go. Come on. Ow, that's hot. Now the other one. Cool, because why not? I might not finish by the time that we're done with this stream, but that's fine. So yeah, that's this part printed, which is these side parts here. That is essentially meant to just like slide in. So these are those things that slide into the blade, and that's what this is going to be here. Is the idea. So bit by bit, as we stream Fates here, we'll get this Master Sword printed. Bit by bit, we'll probably do the grip next time. And then we can start assembling, like, this part, which could be kind of fun. So, we're getting there. But yeah, do you know for an article, crows in Japan have tricked exterminators by making fake nests? Yeah, this, so the idea is you're gonna be writing for this article company. It's gonna be giving you different prompts, and then you just have to write based off of that. And there is gonna be stuff that is gonna be, like, fictitious, like, oh, this one fictional YouTuber is in beef with this other fictional YouTuber. What should the public think and why? And then you just have to make something up with your typing and see how this AI mimics your style. So yeah, there can absolutely be some wacky fictitious stuff like that made up. Because that also makes the game more fun, where people are like, what? I have to figure out how they write here. Sure, I'll write that down on a notepad here. But yeah, I'm just gonna copy paste it here. That is actually kind of funny. I wouldn't mind having like some funny ones here. I'll probably just have like a Excel sheet or something like that Unity reads from, and we'll just like randomly choose one from, so that you never get the same things in the same order again. I think that'd be good, because it doesn't really matter what you're writing on per se, in terms of like the AI and stuff like that. It's just gonna copy you one way or the other anyway. I copied the wrong thing, but it's basically the same thing. It was real, by the way. Crows are a huge pest in Japan, and the exterminators are getting tricked by fake nests. That's actually really funny. Thoughts on Xenoblade 3 on Switch? Replay that day shortly after beating Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And yeah, Discord recommends you play Mario Wonder after Digimon Collection. I like Xenoblade 3. It's definitely my least favorite Xenoblade Chronicles game out of all of them. But I like it. It's pretty good. The world is really cool. Music's pretty good, although least favorite of the three. Story's pretty alrighty. It gets a little bit all over the place sometimes, and is my second least favorite being Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I feel like 1 and 2 just did the whole story and music front a little bit better. But still a good game. I enjoyed it. I have a lot of hours in it. It's fun. But, yeah. Anyway. Hopefully one day, hopefully by the end of this semester, we'll be able to look at my research project game and say that it looks like it was done by a professional. Like, it's literally just the most basic interface just to test things right now. But hopefully it'll look good. Hopefully it'll look as good as Shigure's things. Crows are horrifyingly intelligent. They've learned to wait until cars are stopped at lights, put nuts underneath a tire, and then when the tire runs over the nut and opens it, they get the nut meat on the inside? Really? Jeez. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. They are. Like, whenever I hear about crows, I hear about them being, like, super intelligent and stuff, but holy crap. Really think so? I do. I started laughing because I started thinking about the fake nests again. I do. It's like the beginnings of a masterwork. Yeah, I can include that as an article in my game. Never knew you were so talented, Shigure. Well, I spent a lot of time alone growing up. Plenty of opportunity to draw. It wasn't any uncommon drive that made me draw so much as my circumstances. Give yourself too little credit. If anything, being self-taught makes your achievement all the more impressive. That's very kind of you. You know, if you'd like, I have other works you could see. Really? Yes, I'd love to. Very well. Just give me some time to organize and I'll show them to you. Thanks. I'm looking forward to it already. Also, when I do eventually make like a monitor for my game, I might just do like I did for my screens here, where it's like, this was an actual image I took on my phone of my desk, and then I just drew over it to digitalize it, and then I made that GIF animation of Begin Adventure and stuff like that there. But this was literally a picture of my desk that I drew over. I might just take like a picture of my monitor and then just draw over it and make that in my game. Why not? Like, whoops, that's the wrong button there. Like, I'm a solo dev in 2.5 months, and I'm not an artist. I gotta do what I gotta do. So, I might just do that. Oh, looks like Shigure can talk with, or Leo can talk with both his sons. Let's talk with Shig here first. It's your first Xenoblade game? What? Why would you play 3 first? Go 1, 2, and then 3. I'm curious how the franchise is gameplay-wise. Recommend to play 3. What kind of psychopath recommends you to play 3 first? The story order is 1, 2, 3. Or if you want to be more specific, it's 1 and 2 parallel to one another. But 2's story makes more sense earlier if you play 1 first because it's designed in such a way with that expectation. And then 3 is literally the combination of 1 and 2. That is a lot more rewarding to play if you've played 1 and 2 first. I don't know what kind of psychopath was recommending you to play 3 first, but you can tell them that they are out of their mind. Crows have also been observed mourning their dead in a similar way to human funerals. Oh geez, yeah. Crows are pretty crazy. Hello, Father. There you are, Shigure. Is something on your mind? Well, you've done so much to make this exhibition a possibility. I just wanted to say thanks. There's no need for that. Honestly, I haven't done all that much. Everything is coming together swiftly due to all the hard work from the villagers. They were galvanized into action because everyone is excited to see your work. You should take pride in your efforts. Are you feeling nervous? Of course, but mostly I'm concerned about my newest painting. It's just not coming together like I hoped it would. Is this the one you're painting just for the big occasion? Brand new work would obviously add prestige to the affair. Fortunately, we're running out of time. If the painting isn't going well, you may have to finish it after the show. I promised myself that I would get it done. So many people have come together to give me this opportunity. And the final piece really unites the show. I have to keep going. Oh, well, I understand. Just don't work too hard. If you make yourself ill, all this effort will have been for nothing. I'll be sure to take care, Father. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should get back to it. Of course. Do your best, son. He sure is fixated on that painting. I wonder how it will turn out. Alright, now how does he deal with his femboy son? Also, once observed a crow drinking wine out of a glass? But just like, head in it, not tilting it or anything, right? Forrest, what's this? Are you sewing again? Ah, Father! I'm so sorry. Let me clean this up right away. There's no need to rush. Aren't you still working on that garment? I assumed you didn't want to see this. I know you don't approve of me making feminine clothing. That's not true at all. Don't you enjoy making clothes? I know I've objected in the past, but that was very wrong of me. I don't ever intend to dissuade you from following your passions. I'm so happy to hear you say that. Your sewing skills are most impressive. Perhaps you would consider making something special for me. Really? I would love to. Just want to adjust my microphone up. It was a little bit lower for when I was slouched with legs up. But if I'm here, I should, like, just dip this little crow head in there. Well, I mean, wouldn't most critters do that if their head was of an appropriate size? It's not necessarily crow-like to just drink from a water source, if it just so happens to be in a wine glass. I guess if you're just saying, like, here's something crazy that they've done, even if it's not reflective of because at first I thought you were saying it was one of those things that was reflective of crow intelligence, and I was losing my mind and stuff. Excellent. Say, when did you start learning to sew? A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. It's funny, I was actually inspired because of a compliment you once paid me. When I was little, I ran around the house in a dress. You saw me and said I looked adorable. Did I really? You don't remember? It was a long time ago. I recall that dress so vividly. I'm surprised Leo doesn't recall it. Wouldn't the time have passed a whole lot faster for him, so it would have been, like, not very long ago for him? It was made from white satin. I have no idea how that word's pronounced. I've seen it before, but, like, I think probably like that, with tons of pink ruffles and soft lace. Yes, I remember it now. If memory serves, it was a hand-me-down from Elise. One of her old summer dresses. Initially, she gave it to a girl taking care of you. But you took one look at it and were instantly enamored. I was only trying to satisfy my curiosity at first, but then you praised me. That moment meant a great deal to me. I felt elated. That's why I took an interest in sewing my own clothing. I never knew. Granted, I knew other boys didn't wear dresses or skirts, but I didn't care. I wanted elegant gowns and cute accessories. So I kept sewing and sewing, and I progressively improved. And when I put on a dress and looked at myself in the mirror, I felt like a beautiful princess right out of a storybook. This new passion helped me forget all about my loneliness. Forrest. Before I knew it, my closet was filled with gorgeous clothing. I got to a point where I just couldn't stop. I loved making dresses and wearing them. Even if people don't understand and treat me poorly because of it, I won't stop. I'm so sorry, Forrest. No one should ever have to feel ashamed of who they are. That's the last thing I want for my beloved son. No, Father, please, it's all right. Knowing you understand me is all I need. I'm glad to hear it. One day, I will be so proud to have you carry on my title. It will be my honor. Everything I am now is thanks to you. I honestly thought that this was at first going to be like one of those supports where it's like, hey, we were cool at the end of our paralog, but then we go back to being uncool in our supports until we're cool again by the time we reach A, is what I thought it was going to be. But I guess not. Don't think about Fate's Lore, just accept. Bro, you're just one chapter ago, call them a disgrace. Yeah, it kind of made up pretty fast there. Mighty spirits who watch over us, reveal my future, my destiny. Still more of your fake fortune-telling, Ophelia? You again. Leave me be. It's high time you stare reality in the face. You need facts, not foolishness. You live your way, I'll live mine. But don't be spreading lies about how my fortune-telling is a sham. The fact is only your fortunes are fake. Wait, fact is only your fortunes are fake. We know others who do it properly. Your weird chanting doesn't do anything. How do you know? You're clearly saying things you want to hear, but it's just gibberish. Isn't that real fortune telling? What's wrong with saying things that I want to hear? It builds confidence. Really? Yes, really. Here, I'll tell your fortune. Then you'll see things my way. No, thank you. Scared? You shouldn't be. I'll tell you only the good parts of your fate. I don't want to hear about the future. Why? I have enough problems in the present. People injured, people in pain. I have too much to worry about in the here and now. I can't bear to know the future. Midori, I didn't realize. So you can keep your sweet dreams. Why am I even here? I have too much to do. That's how I feel about working on stuff here. I've been catching up like the past week after Janland. I was thinking about going in and doing a little bit of work on campus today. I didn't have any classes, but I was like, I'm gonna catch up on university stuff. And I caught up on a lot of my classes, the main thing being that Unity project that I was just showing there. And I was like, okay, I have a couple hours before I go to bed. I'm gonna do one Fates map. But I know that feel of like, there's so much to do, man. Like, this is probably gonna be the semester that I stream the least. By the gods, I had no idea how heavy a burden that girl is carrying. But yeah, Midori, your eyebrows don't match your hair. You don't want to hear it. But yeah, good morning, Reggie Bub. How's it going this morning? Also, this is a fantasy setting where actual magic with no real established rules exist. Seeing the future could absolutely be a thing that someone could do. Yeah, that's what I would assume there. Oh, look at those cute guys wrestling. I could watch this forever. Oh, look at those cute girls sparring. I could watch this forever. Soleil? Nina? What are you doing here? You caught me. I was checking out those girls over there. Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah? Well, what are you doing? Were you checking out those guys? So? Looks like we're even. Though the show I was watching was far more interesting. How can you say that? Look at those guys. What if they accidentally kissed? Shh, I think they can hear us. God, why did you shout that? Now they definitely heard us. See? They're leaving. Oh great, now the girls are leaving too. You know what I'd like? If you went away and left me alone. Same to you, lady. Ugh. Bah. Toxic Yaoi fangirl versus Toxic Yuri fangirl. This is just a standard Twitter argument. Yep, that's that there, essentially. Let's see here, more friendships. Percy, I don't think this is a good idea. Why not? Jumping over a bonfire is a great way to test my bravery. No, put out the fire. This isn't happening. I'm your coach, remember? You have to listen to what I say. Fine. I'll just have to come up with something else. I've got it! Why don't I throw some rocks at that beehive over there? Gods, no. Why would you think of that? So the bees will chase us, of course. Then we'll have to run for our lives. Here I go. Percy, stop. This is madness. Trading with you isn't as fun as I imagined it would be. Wait, what's that over there? It's like a bear cub. We should get out of here. Mother bear is probably nearby. What's he doing to that tree trunk? Why is he scraping it like that? This is bad. He's going to anger the bees in that hive. Percy, we really need to get out of here. What about the poor bear cub? Won't the bee stings hurt him? I don't know, and I don't care to find out. Let's move. Just a second. I'll be right back. Yeah! Percy, no! I think I scared him off. Looks like the bees are still calm. Did you get stung? Nope, not even once. And hopefully that cub stays away. It was incredibly reckless of you. But also incredibly brave. I'm sorry. I just acted before I even had a chance to think. Hey, Coach, can we stop for today? It's all the excitement I can handle for now. Yes, I agree. Well, we still have a couple here. Yeah, because of Zura with her other kiddo here. Mother, you have such great timing. Hello, Forrest. Why do I have great timing? Because I have something to give you. I was just on my way to see you, in fact. Oh, really? A present from me? What is it? It's an extra special dress. Oh my, it looks so comfortable and lovely. And it's just my size. This will be so wonderful to move around in. I'm glad and relieved that you like it. I was worried it wouldn't appeal to you. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you, Forrest. What was it that drove you to make a dress for me? How can you tell that I made it? This embroidery on the front is a sure sign of your work, of course. I don't know how many people could craft something so complex. Oh, thank you, Mother. Your kind words mean a great deal. And look at these colors. It was no accident that you used my favorites. I'm tempted to wear this every day, right up until the sleeves wear out. You don't have to do that. And anyway, why would you wear the same thing? Give me a little time and I'll happily make you a variety of clothes to wear. Well, thank you, Forrest. That would be wonderful. On the topic of bees and bears, just thought of this, but do you know that Beowulf is in the title character of the oldest known English literature and history? Quite literally means bee-wolf, which is a poetic way of saying bear. This is called a ketting. I in fact did not know this. I must say. But yeah, Percy standing right beside the edge of a crater on the meteor just as it lands. Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing that would happen with Percy and always escape unscathed. Oh, seeing the Throngler there just reminded me. I had a bow that I was gonna name not a gun, right? Where did Shigure run off to? Can't imagine why he would have come to this distant field. I couldn't find him anywhere around the camp. Singing. Ah, there he is. Now why would he be out here sitting on that tree stump? And why is he surrounded by a whole bunch of forest animals? Rabbits, squirrels. Is that a bear? Did it just flee some bees? And they're all gathered as if it were perfectly natural. I think that's enough for one day. How did you like it? Shigure, why are you trying to talk with those animals? Ah, who's there? Wait, no, don't go. Oh, I made them all run away. That was totally my fault. Sorry about that. They were just startled, Forrest. Frankly, I was too. But don't worry about it. They can't help being a little shy. So tell me, what are you doing all the way out here? I was looking for you. Since we were raised apart, we never got to form any sort of brotherly bond. I would love to know you better. Do you want to spend some time together? Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm not really the most interesting person around. You might have a better time talking with someone more outgoing. Don't say that. It's not true. Please, you shouldn't feel obligated to be my friend just because we're related. Honestly, I'm not in the most social mood right now. You'll have to excuse me. Wait up! Why did he leave? Because we're trying to trick Norton gun laws? Now we all know that only one unit truly knows how to use a gun. Marth? How what? Also, yeah, I'll go do the thing.
Welcome.
And yeah, that's Marth Grabrace. Welcome to my fell storefront. Is it gonna be Midori? Or, Nina's probably gonna reclass sooner. Midori's actually leveling up in this a little bit longer, so hey, let's do... Well, not the Forge. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to go past +2. Because I cheated like my weapons and funds in, because I wanted to save grinding time. but I feel like +2 seems like a realistic amount that I would get to because that's what I've gotten to in previous playthroughs. And then my actual really strong units, oh sweet, would typically get to like +3. And I think +4 is the most I've ever gotten a weapon to. I think the most hours I've ever put in a file of Fire Emblem, hot Fates, was probably +5 on like a weapon that I gave to my unit, probably a tome. I know for a fact that I've never gotten to +6. So I thought that +2 seemed fair, so I may as well just carve name. Because +2 seemed like a fair amount of not breaking the game in half, not becoming too OP, because I would have just taken the time to grind to +2 anyway. +3, probably not. That's a little bit more time consuming. There we go. I think I'm done with the yellow, so I'll just take that out. Low filament. Go. And then I'll just wrap that through the thingamabob here so that the line doesn't get tangled. And I can put away the yellow for another day. In that box. I'll do that after the stream. Ugh, let's see here. Yeah, this. So not a gun, huh? When you share an English voice actor with Spider-Man, you learn some tricks about grabbing people from range. Fire Emblem Hot was a really good one. It had a lot of fan service, though. Fire Emblem Hot? What? What is Fire Emblem Hot? What? Should I have uppercase A or a lowercase a, I wonder? It would make the knot and gun stand out more, I figure. But, like... I mean... There. The layoff, not a gun.
Thank you for your dark business.
Thank you for your dark business. I can turn that off. Alright. I just need to do some stuff with Forest. Now. I get a joke because you were saying Fire Emblem Fates and you exclaimed hot in the middle. Oh, I gotcha. Fire Emblem Hot, yeah. Yeah, 70 degrees Celsius plate there. So, like, it's not gonna burn me or anything, but if I touch it a little bit fast, it's like, I will promote you first and foremost. I need to get some more heart seals. Doesn't really matter what I promote you into, I don't think. Let's do Butler for fun. I don't know why this dimension suddenly become much more red. It's like the beginning of my Fates playthrough. Wasn't it like red or was it flashbanged? We were in like the flashbang castle at the beginning of the playthrough. So it's over 2 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. Know that there was some sort of lighting issues. There. See you in Butler briefly. And reclass you to, I think, Dark Knight. Who knew I could be even more lovely? At first I thought that said lonely. I was like, wow, that's sad. But I'm fairly certain I wanted to reclass you to Dark Knight because some growths there. And then at the end of the day, I was gonna make you like a Dark Flyer. Dark Flyer doesn't have defense growths, does it? Dark Flyer. Dark Falcon. 20 res, 0 defense. Yeah. Just level up in this for a little while. And then you can make progress in leveling up tomes, which you'll use in Dark Falcon anyway. Yeah, so these are going to be the two Pegasus bros. So Forrest is going to be the Dark Falcon, and Shigure is going to be the Falcon Knight, is the case. So Shigure is going to have lances and staves, and Forrest is going to have lances and tomes. So they're going to be the magical flyer brothers, is what they're going to be in this here playthrough. And you want to level up your defense a little bit more, because you are not going to be getting that in Dark Falcon. So may as well level up to like level 15 in this class, the place where we need to go until we can just get skills with every level up anyway, and then reclass into the things that you're actually going to be at the end of the day. So yeah, just be this for now. But because you're in this class, you can start working at, here, just take that. You can start working at your tomes that you are going to use in your final class anyway. You're not really going to be using swords in your final class, but like, hey, may as well have the option here. You may as well, right? But yeah, do that. And before I lose track of it, where the heck is... There he is. Just put everything in there. Forest is vengeance. Yeah, so they're Dark Knight bros right now, but they will become magical flyer bros later. The redness represents the passion that one guy had for femboys. But yeah, so we are now at 8 child units. I'm done for tonight, but what's left? Left, we have... We'll probably get Seekbert next then, or something or other. So we have Dwyer, Sophie, Siegbert, Valoria, and Kana, who doesn't exist yet. So 5 left. It can be counted on one hand now, the amount of paralogs we have left. And then we can get back to whatever the hell is even going on in the story anymore. I don't remember. Honestly. Whoops. Siegbert's level? What, is it a really crazy one? Yeah, Awakening had 13, and so does this game. Wow. Unless you play Revelations. We gotta take a shower, be back in 10. This'll... I'm going to bed. I'm not gonna be back here in 10. So yeah, appreciate everyone who stopped by and hung out for literally just this one paralog on this short session. No timeout this time. Yeah, not this time, I guess. But yeah, and we made a decent bit of 3D printing progress here on littler things. We made the hilt embellishments. We made the 2 hilt pins and stuff with the yellow there. We made the ring that'll keep the crossguard pieces together, and we made one of the pommel sides. I'll just get the other pommel sides to like print on its own like overnight or something like that here, so that it'll be at the ready. And then next time that I stream, we're probably going to do Siegbert's paralog while we print the grip. I think we're gonna start printing the handle that we actually hold on to, and then maybe in a couple streams we can actually start assembling the first parts of the Master Sword here, because we could just keep adding to the hilt and making it longer and longer as I print blade pieces. So yeah, let's continue our little 3D printing project as we stream the grip. That was right, the grip there. But yeah, appreciate everybody who stopped by and hung out for this set of shenanigans. I can't believe it took me over 3. I was not planning on streaming for over 3 hours and getting through one chapter here, but yeah, that's what ended up happening. So next time, maybe I'll get through things a little bit faster, but we shall see. So yeah, until next time, take care and see ya. Goodbye.